never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back, while I'm on a one-way track. Now I know what it means to grow. Oh, yeah, now I know the time I've got, it is just enough to get by. Yeah, it is just enough to get by.
Good morning, happy peoples. Hope your day is going great and awesome and wonderful. And I hope things aren't 120 degrees where you are, because I keep hearing the stories in the comments about how like the lower 48 is almost on fire with heat. It feels the same here. No, it probably doesn't. It's 70 degrees in the shade, probably 80 in the sun. It feels hot for us Alaskans, but yeah, we're trying to it's weird when you're used to super cold weather. You do transition, but it's like you never fully transition, because to us this is our upper band of heat, so to us this is super warm. Today there's some awesome stuff going on. Before we get started though, I did want to reference the last video. Thank you guys that left comments about your dads and the lessons, hard lessons that they taught you. It's kind of hard to not be emotional reading through a lot of those, because a lot of you guys have lost your fathers. A lot of you even didn't have very good experiences with your dads, and it's sad. So I'm sorry if that is your experience or where you're at. But of course, eventually we're all going to lose our dads, because it's just a phase of life. It's just, we're here for what, a brief instant. It doesn't seem like it, but the older you get, the faster time moves, and make as much difference as we can on the earth, and then it's the next generation's time. But again, thank you so much for sharing, for those that did. Today, what do we have going on today? It is time to cut the grass for the first time, so that's going to happen. I checked with Nick to make sure it was okay. He says keep it right around 3 inches. That's kind of where you want to be, and some of these are approaching 5, even 6 inches. So time to take the old top off here. So that's going to happen. Also, some more changes just rolled in here for Alaska. Just a precursor is there's some travel changes that's happening. We'll fill you in just a little while here for Alaska. And also there is some CARES Act updates. So I guess there's a way for not only businesses but families to be able to get monies if you've been impacted by this whole pandemic. But anyway, I'll fill you guys in on that, as much information as I do have. But that stuff is coming down the pike. It's happening. But first, let's go cut the lawn, because apparently you're supposed to cut the lawn now. This is a new thing for me. I'm going in hot. Cover me.
Got some water for Daddy. He's been working very hard, so I think he deserves this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You thought about that all by yourself.
Shut up, baby.
He looks so tired and so
Whose idea was it for a 25,000 square foot lawn?
Me.
I want to say riding lawnmower as soon as we can drive one on here.
Yep.
It'll probably be next year though.
I think next year.
I might have to teach you how to do this.
I am.
Pigeon bug!
Ah!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty fantastic. It's like 78 degrees here. Bit overcast as of right now, but still wonderful nonetheless. We are turning and burning. My babe just finished up mowing the lawn. I think you might have got a little heat exhaustion. I think you might have got a little heat stroke action going on. Yeah, that was rough. We're definitely gonna get a riding lawnmower. We cannot use it for the first year. Like, you're not supposed to do a riding lawnmower because like the treads on the actual lawnmower itself will rip it all up. So we don't want to do that. So for now, it's by hand, but he busted out fantastic. I actually just finished washing down the old Ranger. I just kind of took a hose to it and kind of tried to get as much of the dirt and grime out of it. It's a fun, exciting thing that happened yesterday that I wanted to share with you guys. As you know, my sister is getting married, and she asked for me and the girls to go over to my mom's when my mom got home from work yesterday, and this is what happened.
I can't see.
So can
Hello?
you see the okay, so go practice and see what can we see you? Is this gonna be something for the girls? Okay. Yeah. You got it going? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let you just see. Well, we want you to look at it. You know, we want you to see. Make sure you see what they got.
Jess. This says Jess on it, Em. I can't imagine having to spend my summer with it. There's so much. I wanted to call you my big little sister. Aww, precious. I can't tie them out in it. What? Wow, look at these cute little cards. What? Aww, I gotta be able to see her.
I was gonna say, Mom, you should put me down. So
No!
I don't know why you thought that I wasn't gonna have you in there. Like, close to me.
Why do you know?
So you're gonna be standing right next to me.
Oh my gosh, so cute!
So, that bracelet.
Tie the knot without you.
So that bracelet, that's what everybody's gonna wear on the day. So we can like match. So it's gonna be you, and then it's gonna be Ren right next to you.
Oh, that's so cute.
Cute.
Fresh.
Branches.
Oh, thanks, Al.
This is from M.
Okay.
Can you read it?
Read it.
Can you read
Read
it?
it. I'm reading it.
Okay.
All right. I gotta process this. I think I know what's going on. Audrey Litt, I would be more than honored to have you on stage with me on my wedding day. I'm proud to call you my niece and can't wait to see you grow up. I love you.
What's yours say?
Double yes!
Double yes.
Nothing would make me happier than to have you standing up with me on my wedding day. I'm proud to call you my niece and can't wait to see what you accomplish.
What are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be a bridesmaid! Thank
Are you so
you!
excited?
I'm really excited.
So I was super surprised that she wanted me to be her matron of honor. I really didn't think that she was going to ask me. I mean, I kind of figured I'd be in the bridal party, but she really wants me to do a lot of the coordinating. So like making sure things, you know, go off without a hitch and things like that. That's kind of the role I generally play. And I was like, oh man, I don't really want to work during her wedding. I want to just kind of enjoy it and be able to be there and stuff like that. But she surprised me and she asked me to be the matron of honor, and then she also asked Audrey to be a bridesmaid, and then she asked Evelyn to be her flower girl. so stinking cool. We're super excited. We're super honored. Can't believe it. It's like coming down the pike. It's like all these things are starting to get into place, all the things. They are gonna ask Garrett to be a certain position, but that just hasn't happened yet, so that's coming. Oh, that was super cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. My babe and one of the kiddos, I don't know who he's gonna pick, or maybe a couple of the kiddos, he wants to run into Lowe's to go get the little plastic thingamabobs, the gutter. Lift it like that, it would jet out very quickly and probably erode all of that ground. So there's like these little plastic things that allow the water to kind of, scientific term, you know, off of the, it's like a plastic platform. So I think he might go try to go get some of those. You really don't want to put the piping back on, but it's supposed to rain for like the next 3 days, and we would hate for it to like erode and not be good. So that's what I'm gonna do. I cleaned out my car as well today. Kinda. I'm gonna go get my windshield replaced. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, guys, no more cracked footage. Very excited. I feel so bad every time that stinking crack shows in the camera. So we're gonna go get that fixed tomorrow too. So I thought I better get the car cleaned out so they're not like, ew, what is that? So anyway, that is what we got going on today. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and you guys are relaxing and enjoying life and just taking it all in. Let's cut to Bert and he will head on into town.
Okay, so I have been dieting, I've been working out, hitting weights. I felt like I was starting to get into shape. Then I mowed my lawn. Bert is not in shape. It's embarrassing. Oh, okay, on the topic of the lawn, if you guys have any advice or tips, I would love to hear about them. This is the first time we ever had like we sort of had a lawn at the last house, making it be nice or anything. I don't know if it'll translate to Alaska. It probably will, I imagine, but any tips you guys have, I'd love to hear about it. So we're gonna get, part of cutting today is we're gonna get a lot of rain for the next, pretty much the rest of the week. So I'm gonna go try to get those little spout deals that you put under your gutters, that so when the water comes down it disperses, so we don't have to have those big tubes in the yard. I think we're close enough to be able to do that. So I'm gonna go bring my wingman, Garrett. Garrett, did you wanna go?
Yeah.
Bring him. Should we take the truck?
Yeah, it has a race car engine anyway.
It has a race car engine. Because that's what I tell them. It has the same block from a Mustang. It's close enough to a race car engine. Okay, let's get in the road, bud.
Okay, got it.
Okay, you ready to go? All right, airbags turned off, seatbelts on. What's the best thing about Daddy's truck?
The race car engine and full drive.
Wheel drive. Man, look at this. Yes? Some of these? Yes? You think that'll work?
Yep, that'll work for sure.
All right, very good. All we came in here for were these.
And a trash can.
That's right. This is why I brought you.
Off with the other because it stunk really bad.
Yeah, gotta have a trash can for my truck. It's starting to get dirty. Get that and head back and set this up before it rains.
Oh yeah, somebody.
Okay.
I found somebody.
Garrett, you have not learned the lesson.
What?
We are men. You know what that means?
We never give up.
We don't ever give up, and we don't ask anyone for anything in the store, because that's like giving up. But sometimes we do, we just don't tell people. What's that mean?
It's because we're walking in circles now.
No, it just looks like that. We're just taking a strategic stroll. This is not walking around in circles wasting time.
Oh no.
Quick question for you, if I could. 13-gallon trash cans. Do you guys sell anything like that here?
13 gallon?
Yeah.
Only ones I know of are
Aisle 5. Okay.
You have the bigger ones on there, but I'm not sure if they even have 12 gallon.
Aisle 5. All right, I'll check that. Thank you. Can we edit that, babe? Look at that. We got trash bags. And I think we found it. Did we ask anybody for help?
Oh, yes.
No.
No.
No. What?
We did.
Keep that to yourself. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's load it back here.
I'll get the big
Hey, it's
thing.
just starting to rain. We
No,
better
try them quick.
we better get back there quick.
3, 2, 1, 0.
You are my sunshine on a rainy day. You are the one who takes my breath away. In the vast skies of love, I'm free. As long as you're here with me.
Alrighty guys, well I think we are going to call it a night, but I wanted to let you guys know I just recently found this out, I think it was yesterday, in regards to some new travel information that is coming down the pike here for Alaska. So of August 11th, there's going to be some huge changes. So as you know, when my family came here, which was, what, about a month ago, maybe not even that for some of them, they were able to either A, get tested where they live in Arizona, and so they were able to get tested 72 hours before boarding that airplane, or they could get tested when they got here at the airport, quarantine until their results came back, and then they were good to go. There's some new changes. They are no longer testing any non-Alaska resident. So if you are planning to come to Alaska, you should have a negative. No ifs, ands, or buts. Basically, the governor is saying, if you're planning on coming to Alaska, have a negative test, period. An Alaskan resident was visiting family in Texas, and they're like, oh, I'm ready to come home. They will offer the test at the airport, and then I believe you have to quarantine. But since you're a resident here, because this is your home, and they want Alaskans to be able to get back home, they're still offering that. So big changes. We're seeing huge spikes across the state, Anchorage especially. We're seeing just a huge increase of cases. So like 200 cases at one point during the on one day, 50 around where we live. So I think they're getting a little bit nervous as to how fast things are increasing. They're also getting ready to go into a mandatory like 4-week close, like 4-week shutdown in Anchorage right now. So bars, salons, movie theaters, things like that, pretty much your non-essentials that we've heard talked about before, they're gonna shut down again. And basically it's gonna be like grocery stores, and they're gonna encourage, they have a mandatory mask requirement in Anchorage right now. Holy guacamole, big changes that are coming down the pike for Alaska, especially when it comes to traveling. So if you guys are planning on traveling, make sure that you know that you have a negative test. You can get it 72 hours before you get on a plane. I would not recommend showing up to the airport without one, because I don't know what they're gonna do, and they are really kind of locking down on that. So anyway, my babe actually talked to the mayor the other day and got some interesting information about the CARES Act. Speak of the devil. There he is.
Got an email on the minutes of the last meeting that they had, and the deal is roughly 2 weeks. They're gonna have the next meeting to finalize all these things. I didn't realize the CARES Act, it's a federal grant, right? And I thought it was just available for businesses, and it sounds like different communities can access the CARES Act, different amounts of money. So you probably this might even apply to you if you're in Ohio or Minnesota, or I don't know, it'd be worth asking your local people or ask your mayor. But it sounds like it can also be dispersed to, in some cases, families that have been affected by the pandemic, as well as businesses, nonprofits. So a lot of this information is coming down the pike, but any kind of relief for our businesses or people is a huge, huge blessing. Specifically for North Pole, it's basically, the mayor is also pushing for families that have been impacted. And he's working in conjunction with some nonprofits to be able to make some of that happen. I don't have a lot of the details on that, but I appreciate our mayor. He is always looking out for the people in the community.
There you have it, folks. There's a lot of things that are ramping back up.
Good, bad, different, just changes.
Yeah.
Stuff.
But we want to keep you updated because I know a lot of you guys are traveling, you know, maybe planning on moving here, different things like that. So we want to make sure we keep you abreast on what's happening within our state because sometimes it can get crazy.
Absolutely.
We're in the vlog together, babe.
I know, we're never in the vlog together.
Guys, well, I think we're going to call this one a night. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video, thumbs up for Bert mowing the lawn. You nailed it. How's your legs feeling?
How about give it a thumbs up because my wife is extra cute?
Okay.
Yes?
Okay.
No?
I don't know. He's
Points.
trying to score brownie points. What's going on? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Take it away, kids.
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast.